Welcome to Henderson Today. I'm Randy Perry Johnson.
And I'm Ricky Miller.
Join us for the news you thought you didn't want, but turns out you desperately need. John McCain recently criticized Republican candidates for entertaining the idea of bringing back waterboarding as an interrogation technique. It's not hard to see why McCain, a former prisoner of war, would be against this idea. During his speech on the Senate floor, McCain said, "It's been so disappointing to see some presidential candidates engage in loose talks on a campaign trail about reviving waterboarding and other inhumane interrogation techniques." So far, only Donald Trump has responded to McCain's criticisms. In the summer of 2015, Trump had harsh words for John McCain, but this time Trump is putting a new tone when talking about him. In a phone interview with Fox News, Trump says, "John McCain is a nice man. I like John McCain, but he's not been effective in taking care of the Veterans Administration. The veterans are absolutely in a bad way. They've been treated worse in many cases than illegal immigrants that come over our borders." Trump follows that by saying he's in favor for waterboarding and says that waterboarding is peanuts compared to beheadings. The Democratic debate took place this past week in New Hampshire, where Senator Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders went head-to-head in a heavy verbal brawl. The two were head-to-head on the polls. Clinton may be leading, but after this heated debate, things could get tricky. And here's James from Sports News. James?
Thanks, Randy. Detroit Lions wide receiver Calvin Johnson has announced his retirement from the game of football. He has been one of the greatest during his career, owning every franchise record and breaking Jerry Rice's single-season record for receiving yards in the season with 1,964 yards. He will greatly be missed by the game of football, and his organization will have very big shoes to fill with Johnson hanging up his cleat for the last time. James Jackson reporting for HTV.
Oh, hello, Deadpool here. I always wanted to be a professional athlete because I wanted to have children in cities all over the world.
In the world of movie news, Deadpool, the long-awaited superhero film starring Ryan Reynolds, will be out this Friday. The first opinions on the movie are steadily being released, and on the review aggregator site Rotten Tomatoes, the film currently has a 96% approval rating. This comes as a sigh of relief for fans of the character who have waited nearly 10 years for a proper R-rated film featuring the titular anti-hero who last appeared in the critically maligned film X-Men Origins Wolverine. The people who have toiled for nearly a decade to get the movie made are none other than star Ryan Reynolds and director Tim Miller, who are also super fans of the comic book character. So there you go, film fans. Deadpool is finally being released Friday, and the critics are giving you permission to go see it. Kung Fu Panda 3 clinched the #1 spot in theaters and became a mega hit over in China. It earned over $58.5 million in the Chinese market, making it the #1 three-day opening for any animated film. Reviews for the film are high, having a score of 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. The film is about Po meeting his long-lost father, who together must train all the pandas in a panda paradise to defeat the evil supernatural villain Cow. For more information on movies, please check with your local theater. This has been Movie News with Pete.
Thanks, Pete. World-famous professional wrestler Daniel Bryan retired on Monday during a live presentation of Monday Night Raw. Bryan entered main event status during WrestleMania 30, winning the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The news broke out through his Twitter account where he said, "Effective immediately, I am announcing my retirement." Fans poured out on social media through the world wrestler with the hashtag, "Thank you, Bryan," becoming the #1 trend worldwide that Monday night.
Well, that's Henderson Today. I'm Randy Perry Johnson.
And I'm Ricky Miller.
Have a nice night.